You haven't got enough water yet?
I don't have time and I don't have pockets. Okay.
Not him, another fellow with big ears. Here he comes. Give him a boom. An unwelcome guest. And who's he dragging with him? I think it's a zombie. Come on, Tony, what are you dragging with you? I thought this was dead, buried and cremated. No, it's a ghost of work choices. Here he is. Give him a round of applause. No applause. Just like the Medicare payment, we thought the work choices was buried, dead and cremated. Here he is again. What do we think of that? One, two, three, in a bit! One, two, three, in a bit! Tony's a wanker! Tony's a wanker! Tony's a wanker!
Tony's a wanker!
Tony's a wanker! Tony's a wanker! Let's get him out of here! Where you go? Where you go, Tony?
Burn him!
Welcome this afternoon to the rally. And firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land upon which we meet, their elders past and present. My name is Ron Monaghan, I'm the General Secretary of the Queensland Council of the Union, and thanks for turning up. Look, we've got a number of speakers here today, so I'll try to be brief. But what this is about, the Abbott government has directed the Productivity Commission to report on penalty rates. Everybody knows that when the Liberals want to take something off you, the first step is an inquiry, and that's what they're called for. But this inquiry will look at more than penalty rates for weekends, public holidays and shift work. It'll also look into the minimum wage, barriers to bargaining and independent contracting. In short, the coalition government is again attacking the rights and conditions of workers, and we see dead, buried and cremated, knowing that work choices is there in contract law. Really, does anybody believe here that the Abbott government will argue that the minimum wage is too low, that penalty rates are paid to fairly compensated employees working on the long and unsociable shifts? No, they'll argue that they're barriers to productivity.
penalty rates to pay the bills, put food on the table. You knock off penalty rates, you take out $3.6 billion of spending out of the economy each year. Where is the sense in taking that sort of money out of the hands of workers who would spend it to keep this economy going around? Where is the economic sense in that? There is no sense in that. It's part of the mantra of the Conservatives. The best economy is the cheapest economy. We all know the best economy is where we have jobs, people have incomes and good incomes, and where people spend money, because that's what makes the world go round. Now this movement, this trade union movement, is going to ensure, together with the progressive forces in Australia, that what happened over there, the defeat of a government with the biggest majority in the history of Queensland, what happened there will happen in the next federal election. We will help that happen, and the reason we'll be able to do that is because our values are the community's values. And even though the Conservatives try to demonise the union movement, indeed our values are the community values. And let's talk about the minimum wage. There are a couple of million Australians and hundreds of thousands of Queenslanders who earn the minimum wage, $33,000 a year. How can you say that's exorbitant? But that is exactly what they are saying. A great economist from America, his name is Stiglitz, Professor Stiglitz, was in Australia last year to give a series of lectures. And apart from some other things, what he did say was the difference between an American-style society and the Australian-style society is the trade union movement in Australia. Because we stand between what we have and what they want to take away. And that is the message from today. The values that the trade union movement has are the community's values. You attack trade unions, then you attack the community. This lot found that out at the last state election, and Tony Abbott, or whoever leads the Conservative forces, will find out at the next federal election. Keep up the fight. Good on you.
Thanks, John. Our next speaker is the Premier of Queensland, Anastasia Palaszczuk.
staff restructure of the Newman State Government, my income has fallen personally 16% in the last 12 months. I make up for this by working weekends and longer night shifts that reward my hard work with penalty rates, at a time in my life when I should be working less and working harder than I ever have. Now, the federal government wants to take away penalty rates, reducing my income even further, spending less time at home with my wife, and seeing less of my family than at any other time in my adult life. At nearly 50 years of age, I'm faced with working until I'm 70 just to pay off my mortgage. I know many other nurses also rely on weekend penalty rates to compensate for lost weekends with their kids, working Christmas away from
workers, we saw off Abbott, so well. We are going to see off Abbott, we've seen off Newman, we've seen off Howard, and we're going to do the same again. And I salute all the construction workers and everyone else here today for getting out to the hot sun and starting the campaign on the basis that we're going to have all the Conservative next year.
Thanks, Michael. And we saw Conservative governments single out particular unions for special treatment. We've got the MUA here today. They got a bit of special treatment. And the building workers, the CFMEU, are getting a bit of special treatment for the last few years. Well, there's a message here. Every union will stand together and see this bloke off.
One, touch all. Touch one, touch all.
Now, we've got another union member from United Voice here today to talk about what it means to them with this penalty rates inquiry. So can I welcome Prior Ross from United Voice? Prior.
I'm a proud union member. Throughout my working history, I've always been a proud union worker. I stand for workers' rights. I stand for my own rights. Here we go. I'm a police officer by trade. I know my co-workers I know for myself, having a small daughter, I depend on these penalty rates. I look at her future and I see it being very, very dear penalty rates. How are we going to afford this? Electricity prices. How are we going to afford our fuel when it keeps going up, but we're not getting paid? Do we not deserve this right? I deserve more as a worker. You deserve more as workers. Working in Queensland, making the economy turn over. You deserve a lot more than you're getting here. I want my daughter to work in the future in Queensland. It's stable in the fact that she will get penalty rates if she has to work on the weekend, or if she has to work on Christmas. I make it understand that she should be paid for that. I don't want to work Christmas Day when I could be spending that day with my 3-year-old. I do it because I need the money. What about these big businesses? They need money. They need me. They need you. They need work. and
People's Premier. No, we're done with Palisade, but she